Alright, apropos of wet snow, slushy as I call him, slushy. Anyway, he's still griping. He wants more. Gee, you give these people a half hour and it's not enough. So anyway, I watched the rest of his third part in his whatever videos, and he doesn't have any grand conclusion here. It's just the same old crap. I believe in rainbows. The end. Well, go ahead. What can I say to you? You have these arguments you make defending your hope are made of nothing. You have no evidence for any of this hope stuff. So anyway, we'll get to some of this crud. Also, yeah, somebody, whatever, Inspired I Is, I think her name is. Lovely person. She tagged me in some kind of stupid tag video, so if I have time at the end, I'll throw in the answers. Stupid questions, and I'll give stupid answers. Yeah. Anyway, okay, yeah, so he goes into this whole thing about, how we're born into the world, and he's doing the Professor Anton thing, romanticizing it all. And, yeah, so what? We're born into the world, and we go through these big woo experiences. Ooh, red trucky, roll, roll, bang, bang, smash, smash. And what do we end up doing? Come on. We get caught up in all kinds of debauchery. We find out what girls are, and we get obsessed, and, we spend, 80 or 90 years chasing. So, yeah, whatever. You think it's all fucking magnificent? Fine. I think all of that is basically absolutely delusional crap. And there's this hard brick walls that people crash into. And there's real blood and real guts and real horror. And you're just laughing it off. And that's really easy for the people who have a lot to do. I mean, you're good looking, you're young, you got a good education. Yeah, so maybe the world looks all rosy to you. Yeah, well, yeah, maybe you need to grow up a little. You're always talking about how things change. Well, maybe things will change for you. And you'll have a little more insight into what real, hard, ugly, nasty pain is. Get a little bit of a psychosis going and see how fun your life is. But anyway, I'm going to be preaching to you. This is about philosophy, not individuals anyway. So anyway, okay, this shattered conclusions idea. So people are always using this argument. Well, look, everything that people thought has been proven wrong. Well, that's right, because they were learning. They didn't have a teacher, did they? Is there some teacher who explained the universe to the human class? No. The poor humans had a nice big brain and nothing in it. And they had to do all this hard work. They had to pick and poke at the world. They had to get Black Plague. They had to get, typhoid married. They had to get fucked over in so many different ways to figure out the truth. So yeah, they were wrong in their first conclusions, but they did mature in terms of their understanding. And they eventually landed on the fucking moon. They eventually demonstrated some mastery of their world. So I think this is just silly to say that all knowledge is empty and vacuous. No, some of it's rock solid. The physics is good. The chemistry is good. We've learned lots of things. We know what microbes are. This isn't going to be undone knowledge. You're not going to undo microbe biology. You're not going to undo genetics. You're not going to unmap the genome. So this is just bullshit. You're just using a convenient circumstance, a statistical truth that has no meaning because everything has changed. We have a knowledge base now. We're not ignorant. We're not speculating purely. We're drawing rational, logical conclusions based on factual information. We had no such thing in the past and drew stupid conclusions. We're not as vulnerable to that now. Jeez, the only mistakes made now in science are usually made out of ego because somebody wants to be a star and so they rush too soon to publication of their brilliant discovery, and they didn't dot all their T's and cross all their I's. Yeah, well, you get me. They didn't do that shit, and so there's typos, there's mistakes in their discovery. But generally speaking, science has gotten pretty damn solid in terms of getting things to work, controlling, mastering. So this is just all bullshit, this idea that, oh no, it's all going to be found out to be a lie, and there's really a secret rainbow truth. No, we know the truth about evolution. You say you acknowledge it, yet you deny it in every breath you take. You just say, oh, I accept there's evolution, but I believe in rainbows. Well, you can't do those two things. They're in direct contradiction with each other. Rainbows don't evolve. It just doesn't happen. Sorry to disappoint. There's no Santa Claus. No Santa Claus tree. No Easter rabbit bush. No Mary had a little lamb pie. None of these things happen. Anyway. Alright, time and hope. Consciousness evolution. Okay, that's another great one. The fact that we have evolved from lesser beings. He used 1 million years ago we were lizards. No, we weren't lizards 1 million years ago. You have to go back a lot further. But anyway, yeah, it's a long and slow process. That's the damn truth. And what are we evolving to? I mean, please, explain it to me. So if it has shiny diamonds around its neck, it's more impressive, it's better. I mean, almost everything you can say about humans or what they've done with their intelligence is merely to abuse it. We're still just little horny, hungry animals underneath it all. And so all this talk about our expanded consciousness is pretty much bullshit. We still just want a little nipple to suck on, a warm, comforting, loving arm. So this is just all a pile of shit. That we're going to evolve our consciousness. There's nothing to evolve it to. We're desire machines. We're need machines. Deal with those fucking words. We are need machines. We don't do something besides create need. Alright? Unravel that truth. Show me how your future is going to unravel desire as the only point to any of this crap. So, fail again. You're not contributing to jack shit. That's his argument now. Fuck you. Like I said, I got 12, I got 15, I got 20 channels. I talk about all kinds of crap and all kinds of short-term band-aid bullshit solutions. All kinds of bullshit out there because you assholes will no doubt do everything the wrong way. So there has to be contingency plans. There has to be a plan B and a plan C and a plan D and a plan fucking goddamn E and of course a plan F for preposterous fail, because that's what we'll choose. Because humans are selfish, ignorant, stupid, make shit up, bullshit fucker and assholes like yourself. They won't accept the truth. They'll just kick it in the nuts and say, leave me alone. I want to play with sparkly. I mean, it's just such bullshit. But fuck you and the rest of you simpleton little faggoty pants fuckers, and your accusation that talking is nothing, that thinking is nothing. Fuck you simpletons. What the fuck is your contribution? Oh, I said you don't do jack shit in a video. Haha, I'm doing so much more than you. Yeah, saying I don't do jack shit isn't doing jack shit, fucker. Whining about how somebody's butt hurt isn't doing jack shit, Miss Pissy Pants. So fuck all you jackasses and your whining about conversation being some kind of evil. You told me evil, but you don't want to fucking hear it. Admit the truth. You don't like it because it doesn't suit your elitist. Let's pretend I'm important and I'm doing something bullshit. So fuck you. You're the asshole buried under a pile of your own jack shit. You jacked it all over yourself. Alright, so yeah, this really is just about, preaching I'll call it the la-la-ganda. Everybody's got to join in on the status quo chorus of la-la-ganda. We'll speak the la-la-ganda and everything will be okay because we'll just go hopey-hopey, whoop-a-boop-a-boo. Fuck you. Well, you're not going to solve any problems with that. We're heading for real brick walls. Not little ones, real ones. And you're not going to be able to extricate the human race. You're not going to have any fork of life or whatever the fuck you little rescuers think you're going to solve a problem with. You're not going to be able to pry the door open and save the little girl from the horror. No, you're perpetuating the horror. You are the Frankenstein, you dumb fuck. I mean, God, you stepped on it and now you're saying, hey, it's all squished. What do? I better fix it. Yeah, fucker. No, hey, you fix it? Take your shoes off. Sit the fuck down. Alright, then he said something perfect in the video. It was perfect. I don't care if there is suffering. Yeah, and he wants me to respond to this. He thought this was a smart argument. I don't care if there is suffering. I am interested in creating meaning or discovering meaning. Well, the two are very different. If you're interested in discovering the truth, bravo. How you doing? But if you're just going to sit there and it's hot, make it up, okay? Fuck you. That's bullshit. Okay? If you're just going to create your meaning out of lies and fables and wishful thinking and hope, then you're a fucking menace. You will accomplish nothing of value on this planet. You will doom this planet because it's that unrealistic hope crap that has inevitably led to these disasters. The famine, the decadence, the destruction, the rampage, the exploitation. So your philosophy is the doom that I speak of. I'm certain something else is there. Well, there we go. You're certain. Well, guess what? I'm not. and I don't see you making a single solitary argument to give me any cause whatsoever to believe in your henny penny or your great, I don't know, snow monster of the deep. That was a good one, right? Aquaman. Yeah, no, I'm not believing it. You gotta give me some kind of evidence, fella. Alright? The world just isn't made up of, mermaid scales and crocodile tails or whatever the fuck you think it's made out of. Let's see. We do keep creating, and that is what needs to happen. So yeah, I could just turn that around and say, you do keep exploiting, you do keep tormenting, you do keep imposing, you do keep recklessing, you do keep maliciousing even. You keep fighting and warring, you keep ignoring the obvious, you keep denying the truth, fair respect, you keep rejecting the facts, you keep spitting on dignity of our intelligence, you spit on it. You call it nothing. Yeah, so I can turn your rhetoric around there. What the fuck? I gotta fix this shit. This is not right. Anyway, the trail of mud. Yeah, so basically your video was just all I say so. You didn't make one single, not one rational argument indicating why we should contrive a purpose for this bullshit. And that's all you want to do. You want to contrive meaning. You don't want to discover meaning. You don't want to truly do the hard work. You just want to contrive it and pretend. You might as well say God says so. You might as well say Santa Claus says so. Yeah, you just make some kind of crap up. And I'll tell you while I'm hostile, because there's nothing about this that I couldn't say from my perspective. It's just flat out Hitlerish. You're just fucking idiots. You're insane idiots. Degrading other people's pain. Degrading what you have a right to impose. You're son of Frankenstein. And you're just saying, I have a right to make monsters. I have a right to play games with other people's welfare. Why? Because I think I'm going to be able to teach it how to play chess. And that'll make it all okay. I mean, there's nothing for your damn monster to do, you stupid fuck. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. but chase whatever desire you inject into it. To chase whatever piece of bullshit you wag in front of it, you taunt it with through this desire mechanism. It's a sadistic fucking tease game. You're just teasing something, and you're doing it. You're teasing it through a maze of snap traps and razor jaws and gut-tearing horror. You're teasing it to go through that maze. Why the fuck would I want to do anything but just smash you in the fucking face? Why the hell should I think of you as any kind of benevolent or decent human being when you talk with such casuality about causing something else pain and suffering? Who the fuck are you to say any of it can be justified? How? How do you do that? How do you justify your imposition? Because you want to ride your bicycle for 1 billion years down the same stupid roads, waving at the same buttholes, smelling the same car exhaust? I mean, fuck you. Really, fuck you. Lame argument. You're full of shit. There, the end. Alright, 10 questions. We'll get to them here. Sorry, out of work. My brain ain't too good. Well, most of it's okay. It's just that eyes, nose, ear, throat thing. Lung. Yeah, they're all a little fucked. For some reason. Well, see, yeah, I'm gonna fall. Well, gyroscope's a little fucked. Anyway. Alright, 10 questions, real quick. What kind of car or vehicle do you drive? It's actually a Cadillac, but yeah, I don't have a license, it's not registered, and so I don't drive it very far. What are your favorite clothes? I could hold them on my finger. Yeah, they start with under. Where would you visit if you had a chance? Oh shit, I haven't been to the back room in my house in about a year. Maybe I go there. Cup, half empty, half full. It's a matrix thing. There is no cup. There really isn't. And there's nothing to put in it if there was one. Where would you want to retire? Yeah, this looks good. What do you do in your spare time? Wank, wank, wank. Where were you born? I don't know, about 15 miles that way. I moved to Louisiana like, 15 days later. What is your favorite sport to watch? Men getting kicked in the balls by very angry women. It's really fun as hell. Funny. They call it like ball buster. Yeah, that's it. Ball bustering. Do you believe in ghosts? I don't know. The guy in like the Ghost of Mr. Muir. Mr. Muir? Mrs. Muir. Yeah. That guy. With the beard and he was pretty cool. So I'd almost want to believe in him. He was too fucking cool. He was. Did you buy luxury items at, did you buy any luxury items that you later regret or enjoy? Well, yeah, I regretted some and I enjoyed some. Dumb question. Yeah, well, she had really perfect breasts. I mean, they were goddamn perfect. But yeah, I didn't get any, but I didn't buy the full luxury package. It was all look, no see, no touch. But anyway, there, your questions answered and such. God, life. It just happens every day, the same. Struggle. Wiggle. For what? Where am I going? Damn it. Anyway, until next time. A little quick add-on video, I suppose. Throw it somewhere anyway. I don't plan on ranting on it forever. But yeah, I'm just, doing another one of these system restores on a computer that's been screwed by this malware. And, even they even have gotten into the restore process, you can see. Because it's they figured out how to bug it up and retard it up. So we don't even know what I'm going to get. But just the whole idea when you think about what these assholes have done You know, the time wasted, the human consciousness just completely wasted fixing this kind of damage. I mean, in my opinion, it's a worse kind of terrorism than anything done in 9/11, anything you could describe. I mean, it's billions of human hours wasted by these motherfuckers. I mean, there's, you know, how do we have a civilization if we can't fix that? I mean, if we can't stop these fuckers. I mean, they should be tortured. I would say yes, torture is appropriate. Hook them up to a waterboarding machine and let them be waterboarded for every second they've slowed down an operating system. For every little malicious piece of crap they've done to people's lives. I mean, these people deserve the worst kind of punishment. Because this is just, what's the point? What's the point of wasting this person's time? We're ruining their computer and its functionality, wasting my fucking time and energy. For what? To sell some software to fix the terrorism, to fix your extortion? Buy our product or we'll burn your house down? Anybody who plays that game should be squashed the hardest fucking way you can squash a human being. Because these aren't psychotic, crazy people. These aren't people who have some sort of, you know, physiological disorder that makes them compulsive and desire to drink blood or something. These are methodical people who have decided that they have a right to steal from other people this way. The taking is just so overt, and it's just for their own, for some fucking money, for some glory. I don't know what, but whatever it's for, you can't describe any natural psychosis that compels you to fuck up operating systems on computers. You just can't explain why you need to fuck something like that. So I say, yeah, no insanity defense, no, well, they're just so fucking crazy. No, these fuckers aren't crazy. They're sadistic, evil, and as a civilization, we should make an exception and torture them. That's the only way to stop them. Find one of them and torture the motherfucker. Oh, this is so fucking stupid.